Yum. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Ariel from the book blog Chimneys and Magic, if you don't already know who I am. And I just realised last night that I haven't posted in ages. My last post was in April and it's like the end of May already. So anyway, the main point of this video was to show you guys my new bookshelf. Well, not new, but like yesterday me and my sister switched rooms, so my books were all really disorganised before, and now I've organised them all and they're in a good place in this my main bookshelf, and everything's all sorted out, and I'm rambling. But anyway, I was going to show you that I was going to show you all the books that I'm reading at the moment, and a tour of my new bookshelf, and yeah, so here we go. So first off, I thought I'd show you my old-ish small bookcase, and this had like all of my favourite YA books and pretty much all my favourites in general up on this shelf, but I've moved those to my main bookcase, and now all I have are some of these books that I have to organise somehow. Not sure where they're going to go yet, but yep, I've got Sophie Kinsella, I've Got Your Number, haven't read that yet. Sophie Kinsella's 20s Girl, Mini Shopaholic, and Can You Keep a Secret? I haven't read any of those yet. And then I've got Radiant Shadows by Melissa Ma, Darkest Mercy by Melissa Ma, and the Aragon series, or whatever that's called, by Christopher Paolini. Yep. And then Bryce Courtenay's The Persimmon Tree, and two of Jodie Picoult's, and Rachel Kane's The Bite Club. I haven't read any of these books yet, as you will come to know that I haven't read much of the books that I own. This was another bookshelf that's in my room, but now it's in my sister's room because I can't exactly take it because it's screwed to the wall. And there's a little Steve Irwin up here, and all of these books here are ones that are on my swap list, ones that I might want to just give away or swap or exchange or something like that. So I've got a Mills and Boon, A Kiss to Seal the Deal by Nikki Logan. I'm showing you really badly, but anyway, I had to read that for a romance unit, English unit I took last year. Then I have Meg Cabot's Airhead. I didn't like that. And then Jacqueline Mariety's I Have a Bed Made of Buttermilk Pancakes. Then Sarah Destin's Along for the Ride, Kat Patrick's Forgotten, Sweet Little Lies, and LA Candy, the first two of the LA Candy series by Lauren Conrad. And then I have Wicked Lovely, Miss Melissa Ma, Dead Until Dark by Charlene Harris. That was the first one in the Sookie Stackhouse series. And Entangled by Kat Clark, Feeling Sorry for Celia, Jacqueline Variety, Friendship on Fire by Danielle Wheeler, Perfect Match, and Delirium. These are all books that I've read. And then down here are just really random books. Some of my sister's books and my music books and other random topics, classics, a random one, blah blah blah. Here is my main bookshelf. I'll give you a quick overview. It's got 8 little boxes or separations in it, and almost all of them are filled completely back to front with books. So I've got like the front row of books and the back row. What I tried to do was put all the books that I haven't read yet out the front and the books that I read at the back, so that I would sort of like want to read all the ones I haven't read yet first. It's the great male fantasy. All it takes is one dance to know she's the one. All it takes is the sound of her song from the tower, or a look at her sleeping face and right away you know, this is the girl in your head sleeping or dancing or singing in front of you. A dream deferred is a dream denied. I thought that was a really cool quote from that book. This section of my shelf is sort of random. It's got some classics like Kerouac over here and like Craig Silvey and other things and even some young adult. So anyway, I'll just start right here. Picnic at the Hanging Rock by Joan Lindsay. Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. Jack Kerouac's book of sketches, which is his poetry. Then On the Road by Jack Kerouac. And then Lonesome Traveller by Jack Kerouac. And, oh, this is upside down. Oh, whoops. So is this one. Then I've got Jasper Jones by Craig Silvey. The Time Traveller's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. Ian McEwan's Atonement. The Touch of Power by Maria Snyder. And then I've got Pan's Whisper by C. Lawson. The Musician's Daughter by Dunlap. Suzanne Dunlap. And yeah, let's check out what books I have behind. All the ones that I have behind this row are my favourite books, pretty much of all time. So, all the ones that I love a lot. So here we have What Alice Forgot by Leanne Moriarty, Pepper Dreams by Colin Thompson, and then I've got Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day by Winifred Watson, and then we have Tregeron's Daughter by Madeleine Brent, which is awesome love story and sort of like adventure thriller type. And then The Hunger Games, first two books, Suzanne Collins, then Marcus Zuzak's The Book Thief, and Elsewhere by Gabrielle Zevin, and Divergent by Veronica Roth. Also got Morris Gleitzman's Once up the top here, just laying there, just hanging out. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. And then A Streetcar Named Desire. I'm also studying that for my American Literature unit. So yeah, this was awesome. Awesome play by Tennessee Williams. I've read this. And then we've got Defoe's Moll Flanders. I haven't finished reading this. This is for one of my other English units. And then we've got Toni Morrison's Beloved. This is also for the American Literature one. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I just started that, and that's not for any of my units. In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. I've yet to read this. That's also for the American Lit one. And obviously, Howl by Allen Ginsberg. And A Game of Thrones by George R. R. Martin. I haven't finished this, but it is awesome. And also, I started reading Rhubarb by Craig Silvey. And behind all of those, we have a lot of YA and middle grade books that I've already read. We've got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by J.K. Rowling from Harry Potter. And then we have a couple Louise Renison ones from the Confessions of George R. Nicholson series. We've got Knocked Out by My Nunga Nungas, Dancing in My Nutty Pants, and Stop in the Name of Pants. And then I've got Wuthering Tides, the new series by Louise Renison. And then I have all four of the current Gallagher Gals books by Ali Carter. And then I have most of the books, I have the books from Jacqueline Moriarty's Ashbury Brookfield High School series, So that's Finding Cassie Crazy, Betrayal of Benny Mackenzie, and Dreaming of Amelia. All of these are awesome, funny books. Then up top I have Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan, and Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by the same two people too. And then one down from that, I've got a lot of random notebooks, my uni diary that I don't use, my last year's diary, a little journal full of nothing, and I have a book of Shakespeare sonnets that I borrowed from the library, and an old literary sort of textbook about literature and stuff like that that I used in year 12. And a little picture of my family. And behind, let's just take all of these out. Come on, let's go. I have the second book of the Game of Thrones series, or the Song of Ice and Fire, as I should say. Then I have Rumours and Envy by Anna Godberzen. I've read The Lux, which was pretty good, and that was like years and years ago, but I've yet to read these two. So actually these are books that are back here that I haven't all read. But anyway, I have two more from Leanne Moriarty, The Last Anniversary and Three Wishes. And I've got Paige Harbison's Here Lies Bridget, City of Bones, Lament by Maggie Stiefvater, Hush Hush, Nightshade, Elixir, pardon me, by Hilary Duff, and Then by This shelf right here are the books that are on my TBR list that I'm not yet reading, but are right at the top of that pile that I'm just about to read, that I want to read right after I've read all the ones that I'm reading right now. So on that list is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan, The Lover's Dictionary by David Levithan, Insurgent by Veronica Roth, Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins, Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, The Lying Game by Sarah Shepard, I'm Number 4 by Pittacus Law, is that his name? Pittacus Law, and then The Maze Runner by James Dashner. Behind all of those ones, I've got a sort of random bunch of books. I've got a lot of Sophie Kinsella, the ones that I've already read, her standalone ones, Remember Me, and The Undomestic Goddess, as well as some of the first Shopaholic books. First 4 are there. And then I've also got Ink Exchange by Melissa Marr, my friend's copy of Breaking Dawn that I never gave back to her, that I never even read myself, Chasing Odysseus by S.D. Solaris Gentile. I won this book from a book blog, and it was awesome. This is an awesome book. Then up here I have more books, High Society, both of those by Ali Carter, and Sophie Kinsella's Shopaholic and Baby. It just was too small to put down here. It fit nicely up top, so that's where I put it. Hello! I almost forgot to show you guys the books that I'm reading at the moment, the ones that are sitting on my desk, so let's do that now. We've got The Human Stain by Philip Roth for also my American Lit unit. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I'm rereading that, I've already read that once. And then The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. And then last but not least, Beauty by Robin McKinley. Retelling of the story of Beauty and the Beast. That's what's by my bedside table.